In FATMAN, we wanted to shy away from everything and the conventions of the genre of a Christmas movie,
but
right?
also give a hint to, or maybe flip your idea of what that is at the same time.
Exactly.
To me, it was like the Santa Claus we haven't seen before. And it kind of explains him in a way. You kind of get a few clues as to who he might be and where he came from and how old he is and, a few other magical things about him.
And we were having fun with giving people little tidbits of magic about the character and about the myth of Santa.
Exactly. So you're not going to see the sleigh flying, right? You're not going to see reindeer flying. You're not going to see Santa delivering presents, right? It was like, okay, let's see everything between those scenes. That's what interested us. We're going to tease him a little sleigh. We're going to throw it under a tarp. We're going to give him a little hint of reindeer. But you're not going to see Rudolph.
It hints at what our traditions are, so it'll hint at the bells that the elves wear, it'll hint at them eating candy, but this is the grounded version of this.
They're not these, tra-la-la, song-singing, skipping around in green tutus, as they're like, holly jolly, make me toys. These people are disciplined, What our idea was to layer them up, these elves, and Santa and Ruth have been around for hundreds of years.
What was fabulous about the production value in the show is, they built this enormous factory with the elves working and stuff, but it's still gritty. Do you know what I mean? It's supposed to be this sort of fantastical world, but there was still some edge there and some dirt and toil.
For us, it was, of course, they're coming out of the Industrial Revolution, right? So it's like, that's what some of our visual references, like, oh, look at these like amazing World War I factories where they're like pumping out fighter jets, and or World War II factories where they're pumping out fighter jets, and World War I where they're making cannons and stuff like
Rosie
that.
the Riveter, and
exactly.
All these
So it's like that iconic imagery is what leapt out at us, and that's what we took forth to sort of co-create the environment in the world of Santa's factory.
It was so much fun to walk into that factory the first day and see these creations that these elves were building. It was really quite magical to walk into that and then feel that this could actually be happening. This is probably where the legend started.
A lot of thought and time went into really trying to ground the world, because you've got this sort of fantasy thing going on with the whole Father Christmas myth of it all, but I think they were successful in sort of like marrying that with the now.
The elves aren't green, bright green like we know them today, but they're just a little tinge of green. So all those little fun games that we played with, the ideas that we know of and that are commonplace in Christmas, and this is the seed of where they started.